Hello guys, this video is all about creating Express Entry Profile. You need to simply go to the Google GC key. The first link you see here, you need to come here, and if you don't have the GC key, then you need to create a new one. For that, first of all, you need to register it here, and then register with GC key. It will show you this portal. Come here, and then you need to sign up here. Accept all the policies. Create a username. Let's say Nick98156. Create a password. Let's create some password. Okay. So just the security questions in case you forgot. It's asking for to add me a email ID. Let me add me a email ID. Okay. So I am able to create successfully able to create a GCK account. Okay. So I am able to successfully able GCK account. So what you need to come here for creating Express Entry Profile, you need to come here, apply to come to Canada, and here you need to choose the option Express Entry. So in the Express Entry, so if you see here, if you don't know yet, choose a province. So here you can choose any province in which you are interested. If you're not sure on no, on about any province, just choose Ontario or any other province, doesn't matter. You need to submit language test result for all programs. So here you need to take choose which IELTS exam or which language test you gave. So just choose language here. What day did you take the test? So you need to put the details on what date you gave the test. So after that, you need to enter your test scores. So just want to remind you guys, like we already heard many times, like we need to score 8,777. But individually, this IELTS score also matters. For example, even if you score 877 and 6.5 in speaking, so what I mean to say, in speaking, you will get the individual score. So for speaking, you will get scored for 6.5. But if you scored more in reading, like 8.5, you will get more CRS score there. So I just use scores, what I scored in the IELTS exam. Let's go to the next page. Do you have other language tests? So we don't have any another test. But if you have uh, do you have other language? Which language did you take for your second? So if you applied for the French or you gave the test for French or any language, you can select that. But for my case, I didn't. I just gave the IELTS test, so just choosing this option. So next question is, in the last 3 years, how many years of do you have in Canada? It must have been full time. So you need to mention how many years you have been working Canada in the NOC BA or zero job. So now we have tier 0, 1, 2, 3. According to that, choose that one. So I am 1 year or more. If you do not have any Canadian work experience, really, please choose none of the above. So I work in IT, so I will choose tier category 1. In the last year, how many years do you have in? Okay, so this one is done. Let's go to the next page. Continue. What is your last name and what is your first name? So here you need So here, if in your password, your all of your name is in the given name field, then you need to put your whole name here, and you need to leave this one blank. So make sure you are looking at your passport and entering your credentials accordingly. So choose your gender, what is your date of birth, so enter it accordingly. Let's go to the next page. And what is your marital status? I am single, so never married, single. So now we are in this portal where we have to enter all of our details to calculate our CRS score. So let's go to the first. row which is personal details. Okay, so it will already take all the details. We just need to verify in case we want to change anything. And one more thing, if you have any question regarding any question, if there is a question mark here, you will get all the details how to do and how to enter the details here. So you can also take the help from here. So okay, so here gender, date of birth, city, town of birth. You can also check it from your passport. So mine is Amritsar. I will take that one and you can take it according to your details. So never married and here does Nick has a passport or national identity document? Yes, I have a national identity document. It's a passport and document number. I will add my passport number here. Let's say it is this one. So it is from India. So I will just choose India from here. Let's go to the next step. On what date it was issued? So it was issued, let's say 2017. Choose any month. So you have to enter this information very carefully. Expiry date. So this one is done. So once you did save and add, you will able to see all your credentials, passport credentials here. So don't do it again. If you see your all the credentials here, just go to the next page. This one is done. Has Nick applied to immigration, refugee, and citizen Canada before? So it means like if we already applied for student visa or for work permit, it means that we already applied for immigration in Canada. So choose yes here. Has Nick applied for Express Entry before? So this is the first time I am applying for it. So you can choose accordingly, but I am applying it first time, so it is now for me. So UCI, this code you will able to find on your study permit, work permit. It is basically on the right top corner of your document. So country of citizenship, I am from India, so I will choose India here. But here in the country of residence, basically in which country you are living right now, or you have a resident visa. So I will take Canada from here. So this one also done. So actually I didn't follow the UCI format, so it is not allowing me, but it was just for sake of knowledge, so I am leaving this one as it is. Let me see if I can put a valid one. Okay. So basically UCI number starts with one and there is a no alphabets in it. So that's why. Okay. Should allow me this time because I put alphabet. So basically it has UCI number has eight. In total it has 10 numbers. So how many family number does Nick have? So in this one you have to include yourself too. So if you are married, then you and your wife in total have two dependents, but I am single, so I will choose only one for myself. How much money in Canada Nick is going to bring? So for this one, for if you are applying for only for Canadian experience class, so for that one you don't need to have more funds. So even the 4,000 funds are okay. But in my case, I am also focusing on PNP. And if you see here, what you need to do, you need to come here, look for the funds, how much funds you need. So for me, I need like $13,757. So what would I do? I will just put $14,000 and at the time of statement, I will also take the statement of this amount. So let's go to the next page. Does Nick have a relative who would say so? I don't have any relative in Canada, but if you have any brother, sister, or somebody from your bloodline, you can take it as yes. For me, it is no. Okay. So one more thing. So it is done from my side, but in case if something is pending, so it will show it as in progress. So let's see what is pending here. So here, if you say all are check mark, only the personal description, it is pending. Country of birth, maybe I miss it or I didn't select it properly. Okay. So now if you see here, it is complete and perfectly done. So this one is done. Let's go to the contact details. So in that contact details, this is the easiest part. You just need to select the language and you need to select your email ID for which you want the IRCC to contact you. Now let's go to the study and language. So here basically you need to discuss about your studies. Has Nick finished high school or any higher education? So first you need to give your credentials for Canadian education. And in the second part, you need to give your Indian or your country credentials. So I am going to give the details about my Canadian post-graduation here. Has Nick finished high school or any higher ed? Yes, I did. So field of studies. So I studied from Lambton College, and there I don't have any specific field available here, so I will choose other here. Since what year? So I did in 2020, let's say March. No, I am not doing this. It's already completed. 2022, March. So in total, it was a course of 2 years. Full time. It was full time, standing at the end of study period. So what does that mean? Good academic standing means you got an acceptable marks or grade point for your study programs each. Yes. So standing at the end of study periods. So I got I got after doing my post graduation, I got certificate or diploma or degree award. Country of study. So I did it in Canada, province or territory. This one, Ontario, city, town of study. So actually, Lambton College is in Toronto, but the address is my college address is North York. Yep, North York. Name of the college, Lambton. Level of education. So it was a post graduation of 2 years. So let's see. So 2 years program at a university, college, trade, or technical, and rest for bachelor master. So this is for my studies. Was Nick awarded a Canadian degree certificate for this study? Yes, because it was a Canadian degree. So yes. So here you need to enter your. It is asking if your college has a DLI number, and it was a Canadian qualified college. Yes, it is. So we need to look for the DLI number. So for looking for a DLI number, you can simply go here, list of DLI institution. So let's say as I studied from the Lambton College, so I need to come here. It was in Ontario, and I just need to search it by Lambton or let's say Sheridan. So for me, it's a Lambton College. It was Toronto, so I will just take the DLI number here from here and put it here. Was more than half the study program English or French as a second language? So I don't have any language as a second language. My first language was English, so it is no here. Did Nick study in Canada based on an award that required them to go them their home country? No, I don't. So there is no condition in this condition in my course. So no. Did Nick complete at least of the study of training program courses through in-person learning? So in my case, as I studied from between 2020 September to March 2022. So during this condition, if you see here, all clients should provide an accurate response if where it is, yeah, if you completed any part of your study or training during the period of March 20 to August 22, your response will not affect your CRS score. In person learning means your physical. So even though I did all my course online, but it will not affect my CRS score. So I will select no, but if you did more than 50% offline, you can select yes here. But even though it will not affect my score, but because I did this one in these periods. Would need to complete at least 50% of study program through in person and no, okay, this one already done. Let's study in Canada for at least 8 months in order to earn this degree. So in this question, they are asking, are you in Canada for at least 8 months for doing this study? Yes, I was. Did Nick study full time for at least 8 months to earn this degree? Did Nick study full time for at least? Yes, I did a course for 2 years. Yeah, definitely. So let's save and add. Save and add. If you see here, we already have all the credentials here. Now it's time for, as I did graduation from India, so I also need to add those one. So again, the same questions has Nickname high school, college, vocation, yes, field of study. So I did a bachelor of computer science, but I will again, there is no specific field here, so I will take other option here. Since what year I did in 16 June. No, I already completed my studies. 2019. I completed this one in May. Yeah. So complete full academic year. So it was a course graduation of 3 years. It was full time, standing at the end of study period. Yes, I got a certificate. Country of study. It was India, city down to it. So my college was in Amritsar. So that's it. Name of school. It was Guru Nanak Dev University. A level of education. So it was a graduation of 3 years, so basically bachelor degree or a 3 year more program. So this one option is suitable for me because it's a bachelor degree of 3 years. So I didn't go because I did this graduation from India, so I didn't got a Canadian degree here. And it's asking, did you evaluate from ECA? So I hope you already know about the educational credential assessment. So I already did it from West. So we need to choose West here. If you didn't did West right now, please apply for it as soon as possible, as it takes at least a month to get the results. So date ECA report issued. So you need to put all the details when the ECA report was issued by West. Here you need to uh, add a ECA certificate number. So basically, ECA certificate number is on the top right corner. Let me give you the exact what kind of number it is. So basically, the West number starts from 5, and in the ending, most of the time, Note there every time you will get IMN. So it's on the right corner of the website. So it would be like IMN. And there is always a number in front of like five numbers in front of certificate number. So level of education, it was again bachelor degree or a 3 more year. Okay, so these all are done. So just I'm going to save and add here. So it's all done. So let's go to the next. Can Nick communicate in English? Yes, English. So again the IELTS score. So here we just need to change IELTS general training and everything should be same. But the one thing more, here you need to add the date when you received your result, not the test date, but the date when you received your result. So it was an online test. I just got my results within 3 days. Language test result from a certificate number. Yeah. So this is your basically TRF number, which is on the right bottom corner of your certificate, and it is a long number. I don't know the exact numbers, but yeah, it is a long number. I remember. So here, save and exit. Okay. So this one also done application details. Now it's done for application details. So here, if you are applying for the PNP for all the provinces, you can apply for all provinces and territories. But I am only focused on the Ontario. I am just going to choose Ontario here and yes. But again, if you want to look for a PNP for British Columbia or for any province, you can choose all the options. So I didn't see. So it's asking for did I receive a PNP? So yet I didn't receive PNP. So I will choose no here, save and exit. So this one is also done. So here representative, did I hire someone to do my processing? So I didn't hire anyone. I am doing it by myself. So save and exit. So this is the most important part, work history, and it's a little bit long one. So I will spend some time here. So primary occupation. So here you need to look for the code. I know you already know the no your no code if you are applying for your PR right now. So for me, I am in IT. So I am a software developer and programmer. So I will check that one. So here you need to mention the date when you first qualified or you did a certification for this one. For me, I will type I will enter the date when I joined my company. So I joined in October 22. This is the day when I joined my IT company. You can also enter it according to your conditions. Does Nick have a certification of qualification from? So this is a special qualification. This is not a degree. So I don't have any qualification here. So I will choose no here. Does Nick has a job offer letter? So even again, this job letter is different from our regular jobs. So if you have your regular jobs which you are doing now, so do no. If you have a jobs with LMI or something like that, yeah, then you can take yes. So here it's asking does Nick has any work history. So here you have to mention all the work history which you are applying for the CRS course. So for which you are collecting your CRS score, you need to enter all the work history here. So again the same thing. I joined the company in 22 and October, and this is my current job. I am still doing it. So I am getting 40 hours per week. You should enter at least 30 hours per week for a PR for showing full time. So here is my no code. So I am a software developer. To enter your company name here, country or territory. I am in Ontario right now. Sorry, I need to look for the name again. So it is asking for country. Yeah, sorry. It is asking for country. So I am in Canada. Your province, your city. I work in Toronto. So here you need to enter your office address, which is in your reference employment letter. Even if you're working a different location, but whatever the location is in your employment letter, you should enter that one. So it's asking here a person must have. So during working here, I was working with a valid work permit and I am meeting all the requirements. So just choose yes here. So studying full time while doing this job, a person must be in class at 15 hours per week. So I just started my job after doing my studies. So I was not doing studies while doing a job. So same question it's asking, studying full time while doing this job. The person must be. So I didn't. So I will choose no here. Which of these category does Nick job fall under? So my best option is work permit, no LMI required. Save and add. So this one is also done. Next, do you the following questions are about. So this is just a research question. You don't need to answer that one. If you want, you can do it, but just say no, because it will not impact your evaluation purposes. It will not affect your file. Save and exit. So this one is all done. So in the end of that, you need to do continue. But if you don't want to submit the file right now, just exit it, save and exit. So here you need to agree. Here you need to do your sign, given name, last name, and the security question. So after entering your security question, you just need to sign here, and your file will go to the pool. So this is all about. I'm not going to put my file in the pool. Then I need to withdraw it. So just sign here and it will go to the pool, and that is the whole process how to put your file in the Express Entry pool. Thank you everyone. If anyone has a comment, please let me know. I will try to reply as soon as possible when I get to know. Thank you everyone. Bye.